Good morning. How are you? My name is Rebecca Lee. I lead the Diddley effort as our CEO, and I'm really delighted to be here and see all of you. Many of you whom were here at our 5-year launch in this same room. I'm going to hand the podium over to Dr. Dzau, who will be making our opening remarks.
Almost good. Thank you, Rebecca. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. There's kind of coffee out there, you know. I can't believe that 5 years ago we're in the same room. Isn't it exciting? You know, when you launch this platform, Diddley, it's so fitting we're here again to see where we can go next. So thank you very much for being here. Certainly, the environment has changed quite a bit. And I'll briefly mention AI. How can I not, right? But given the fact, I think when we hear, first of all, I see the leader in the first row, right? And thank all of you for being here. I think we're here to look at, envision and strategize once more what's possible and what are the potential challenges ahead in the next 5 to 10 years. Really important issue. You know, we at the NAM/IOM is really proud to be part of this journey. We look back and think about how many years of conversation we had on this topic that led eventually to where we are today. Certainly, when I think back to events, 2012, IOM hosted as part of our efforts in this area a workshop entitled Sharing Clinical Research Data. How many of you were present at that workshop? Oh, wow. Can I say you haven't aged a bit? That was like 2012. But, so as you can see, the participants were from industry, academia, FDA, NIH, these advocacy groups and others. And, you know, the point you guys were making is to look at the benefits of sharing clinical research data, explore strategies to address these barriers and challenges, and of course strategies to use large data sets to facilitate scientific and public health advances. Now, this workshop kicked off a multi-year conversation culminating in a report from IOM in 2015. You remember this, called Sharing Clinical Trial Data, Maximizing Benefits and Minimizing Risk. So you know all this recommendation that came from this report, call to action to share data in a sensible format. I think you all know that many of these recommendations underpin the ecosystem data sharing platforms, repositories that are being used today. And of course, you know, both sharing individual participant level or individual participant level data, So Vivly was formed, launched actually in the aftermath of this 2015 report. And, you know, people imagine this as being independent, neutral platform to link existing data sharing platforms and communities. The goal is to break down silos, as you have done, as trying to do, and implying values of data sharing. So I know many of the original IOM committee members are present today. So Bernie Lowe was here. He was chair and committee of the committee, and members, I guess Jeff Drazen is not here, but of course, Joan Trigger, Artie Rai, Devin McCraw, Sherry Terry, and many of them, and I know many people are here or maybe joining us virtually. So really phenomenal. I'm sure I'm missing some original committee members, but forgive me. Sorry? Oh, Ida, of course, Ida, sorry. I kind of said the first row. Thank you, Ida. Ida Simmons is terrific. So, okay, I think the question, now we have the following questions. First, have we successfully implemented the principles of report?
Second, have we achieved the vision set out? And if not, how far are we from achieving it? And third, are we facing the same challenge we were in 2015, or are there new challenges we must understand how to overcome? So you know this landscape is really fluid and always evolving. And of course, some of the original, as I said, technical issues now, we now have to deal with AI and machine learning, was not recognized, of course, by 2015 at the time. So we know AI, I'm sure I don't need to tell you, it is really fast moving. It's going to have, like it or not, it is here. It will be here. It will have major impact. Our job is to figure out how to use it properly and to make sure there's human design and human oversight. We're all concerned about the issues of large language model, generative AI, but it also, I can see the tremendous usefulness in the area that you're working on. So there, I think a big part of the discussion has to be in this meeting about AI as you look at data sharing. At Academy, we're doing a lot of work on this, recognizing how important it is. We have now 2-3 weeks ago convened 2 days of workshop, and many of the people that you know, and the idea is to give them clarity to say, I think it's time to get some clear guidance out there for researchers, for educational clinicians. Because I go to too many meetings when they say transformative, but we really worry about the harm. So let's talk about what can be used, how it can be used, and how do you move forward. And I hope that you will help us think through some of this. We have, in the midst of working out an AI code of conduct in health and medicine, led by Mike McGinnis and others. So tremendously important areas. I heard from you, and I was talking to Elliot Edmond the other day, that really a really important issue, perhaps that you can talk about how we can help, is to continue guide conversations on the topic as an individual leader, but also in coordination with government agencies such as NIH and FDA, and Rob Caleb is going to be speaking shortly, when it comes to setting acceptable standards for data sharing. So what are those standards? Hopefully you talk a lot more about this and come back to us to see how we can help and continue working with you to get to that right level of setting the right standards. Okay, so that's the charge I give you today. I'm just so happy to be here. I'll be in and out. I'll be back for Sonny Monica's talk and hopefully hear from many of you how we can. 5 years too long. Let's do it sooner.